going on? It's RJ, back with another video. This one I'm going to be talking about semen retention and how it transforms you. I see like stuff they say and make you to a Super Saiyan and Goku and stuff like that. Get superpowers. I see that. And all it does is I'm just go right into it. All that they like to me, what I take it as is that's what you're supposed to be doing anyway. You unlocking that inner self or how you're supposed to be anyway. Like you reprogramming yourself. Rewiring yourself. You healing the damage from all the what my man say, spilling spilling on your laptops and keyboards. You just healing yourself from all that. So you basically just doing what you're supposed to do anyway. That's what you're supposed to do. You hold your seed until it's time to procreate. If you want to engage in, non-ejaculatory, if you're strong, go ahead and do it. If you're weak-minded, it's hard for you to stop looking at porn. It's hard for you to just not look at women in a lustful way. And it's just like you just can't stop doing it. I would not recommend you to have non-ejaculatory sex. Stay celibate. That's a power. Because everybody else doing, this and that, and you being celibate. People might look at you, oh man, you lame, but in reality, they doing something clean. Real clean. You clean. You is. Cleaning yourself off. Cleansing. Detoxing, really. You got souls that was probably attached to you. You cleaned off from that. For a certain amount of time of you being celibate, you cleaned off from it. You detached them souls, that was attached to you. If you're weak, I do not recommend that. But if you're strong, I'm not talking about physical, I'm talking about up here. Because that's where it's at right there. That mind. You're strong-minded. Stuff don't get to you. It's hard to, make you mad and stuff like that. You strong-minded, go ahead and do it. And then semen retention gonna be easy for you anyway if you're strong-minded. But for some people who need some help, they not, just acknowledge that you might not be as strong-minded. Acknowledge that and take the steps necessary. You can do it. Everybody different. It's something. You got something that somebody else don't have. But you would transform completely. You would have people breaking their necks to look at you. You're not even doing anything. It might even make you the one. You might be, that one that's been picked out to do something. You might figure out what you're really gonna figure out who you are. You'll gain knowledge from retaining. You're gonna figure things out. Definitely. And it'll make you more in tune with nature. Because the animals out there retaining. That's why it's called a mating season. They have a season where animals mate. They're not just out spilling their seed all year round. No, it's a little couple months out the year where they impregnate the female companions, and then after that they going back doing what they do. Animals. You will be more in tune with the earth like that and nature. Which gonna make you stronger. You gonna vibrate higher. You're gonna start thinking differently. You might notice changes in your body. Definitely gonna notice changes in your behavior. Make you stoic. It's some people try to say it's a gift. Retaining it is a gift. It's not a gift. It's just what you're supposed to do anyway. It is the way society's set up. it's the way the society's set up and how stuff is. And just you kind of it's buried. Like it's what you're supposed to do is buried. The truth is buried. Like you don't really know because you pushed with all this, false stuff. You got showed a false narrative, so you don't really know the truth. So that's semen retention is something you're supposed to be doing anyway. So it shouldn't even be like a trend or a thing or anything. It's what you're supposed to be doing anyway. And when you start thinking about it, looking at porn and looking at every girl in a sexual way, that makes you weird. You're weird. Something's wrong. Like, you know what I mean? When you start thinking about it, and the other individuals will be like, oh man, look at her. Oh man, who see that? You see that on her? Oh man, look. And they make it look that's normal, and that's not normal. Cause every girl that walk past, man, you know what I mean? Like you looking at her in that way, can't just look at her like, oh man, she got a beautiful face. Oh man, that girl could probably possibly be a wife one day, a good wife. You looking at her body. You know what I mean? Not even looking at her face or anything. Just, oh man, I like the way she walked. You're not even looking at that. Nope, just looking straight at her physical attributes. And that's just the way society's set up. He's just doing what they want him to do. That's it. But it would transform you, transform your thinking. You know what I mean? And all you're doing is doing what you're supposed to be. It's doing what you're supposed to do. And then you're going to find out. Doing it long enough, you're going to find out who you are. You know what I mean? I'm not getting too deep, but you're going to find out who you are. And you're going to find out what you're supposed to do here on this construct. And to be honest, you're going against the program, so you might bump into some, going against the system. So you might bump into some females who can tell what you're doing. They might hate it. You know what I mean? That's them girls who want to keep men weak. They masculine. You know what I mean? You stay away from them girls. Them type of females gonna run from you anyway, cause they masculine. You and your masculine. You know what I mean? She don't want to get her feminine. You know what I mean? She gonna see the light in you. She gonna flee. Cause females being a masculine stuff to me, that's just, you already know what that is. It's demonic. She trying to be the man. That's demonic to me. She should be her feminine. She know her feminine role. Attracted to guys like me and other men that's on a masculine vibration. Feminine woman is attractive. It's supposed to be. You will be transformed. Your light will be shining bright. You know what I mean? You're going to always feel good. You know what I mean? You're going to get the urge to want to learn more. You're going to want to better yourself. You know what I mean? You might want to change your look. So you might want to change your address. You want to just change everything. You know what I mean? Because you're actually being how you're supposed to be anyway. You might have some people who love you, some people who hate you. And people who hate you, they just don't like that. You're healed. You're healing yourself from all the damage. The neurological, I can't say the word now. The brain damage you had from, doing what you were doing before. They loved you that way, They don't want you being what you're supposed to be doing. They don't want you to be who you are. They hate who you're becoming. Because that's who you're supposed to be in the first place. Their job was trying to keep you from being that. Because they seen it in you. So those individuals hate on you, just let them hate. That's what they're supposed to do. They're doing their job. Keep on pushing, keep your heads up. Don't stop, don't give up. That's it for that video today.